We have had a lot of recent news regarding Cyberpunk lately, from new updates to 2077 to rumours about Project Orion. So I thought I would just lay it all out on the table right now and give you a video regarding every single recent rumour or leak that we've had regarding both projects. There's a new confirmed patch coming on June 26th, and there's also exciting hints of new DLC with side quests and Virtuos, as well as that a lot of buzz around Project Orion, basically Cyberpunk 2, which could feature some interesting new features. This game has come so far since its 2020 launch, and these updates are keeping the Cyberpunk dream alive. So in this video, I'll cover these 3 key areas that specifies the June 26th patch and its upcoming stream. I'll also talk about what actual content we could potentially see during this patch. And I'll also talk about the interesting rumours and potential things that have been confirmed for Project Orion, basically Cyberpunk 2. For all the latest gaming news and analysis, make sure to consider subscribing as well, where I post weekly videos. So to kick things off with the big news, CDPR has confirmed a new patch for Cyberpunk 2077 arriving on June 26th, and it is coming to all platforms: PS5, Xbox Series X and S, PC, and the upcoming Switch 2 version. This patch is a significant movement in the game's remarkable journey, which began with a rocky 2020 launch that saw performance issues and bugs dominate the last-gen consoles like PS4, Xbox One, leading to a very tough reception. CDPR, however, didn't give up. They've spent years rebuilding trust with fans through a series of transformative updates. The 2.0 patch in 2023 was a game changer in particular, overhauling the perk system for deeper customization and introducing vehicle combat that let us race and fight throughout Night City's streets. Then as well, the 2.2 update earlier this year, which enhanced NPC behavior, making the city feel even more dynamic with pedestrians reacting to our actions and traffic in more flow naturally. This June 26th patch continues that evolution. While CDPR has said it won't include expansions or major content, it is far from a minor release. Fans see it as another chance to polish this world that we love. So what can we expect from this patch? Well, based on past updates, it could bring a range of improvements. The 2.0 and 2.2 patches fixed bugs, optimized performance, and added small but impactful features, like new cyberware or photo mode enhancements. So this one might include stability fixes for all platforms, especially the Nintendo Switch 2, where the game's demanding visuals are being scaled down to 1080p and 30 FPS in quality mode, or 720p and 40 FPS in performance mode. The real excitement though comes with the announcement of a stream to discuss this next patch after June 26. CDPR has a strong track record with these streams. Think the 2.0 reveal showcased a perk overhaul, or the 2.1 update added these small surprises like the new vehicle colors. This upcoming stream could offer a deeper look at that June 26th patch change, and many fans are speculating it might hint at bigger plans. Some are dreaming of that shadow drop with the patch, maybe a few new gigs or a mini event tied to Night City, while others think it could include back-end updates to support future DLC. Things like new quest frameworks or new audio systems. The lack of actual patch notes so far keeps the anticipation high, and the stream's interactive format where the community managers answering questions, it makes it a moment for engagement, and for me, this patch and stream combo feels like a bridge to the future. But anyway, let me dive into the rumour that has actually got everyone talking, and that being the new DLC for Cyberpunk 2077 teased by a senior writer at Virtuos. Since partnering with CDPR in 2013, Virtuos has been vital in supporting and keeping Cyberpunk 2077 alive and evolving. They've contributed to major updates like the 2.0 patch in 2023 and 2.2 update earlier this year. Now, a writer who joined Virtuos in April 2025 has dropped a bombshell on their LinkedIn, maybe by mistake, revealing that they've been working on Cyberpunk 2077 DLC. This isn't just a casual mention. They've detailed analysing existing character voices to craft dialogue for multiple side quests, coordinating with the narrative designer to conceive, write, and polish these quests for upcoming releases, and collaborating with an English adaptation specialist to ensure all in-game dialogue and text meets English and American standards using Red Engine tools. This level of detail suggests a thoughtful, substantial addition, and as a fan, I'm beyond excited about what this could actually mean. So what might these new side quests look like? Well, the writers focus on analysing character voices like those of the previous characters that we've met, hints that we could see some familiar faces in fresh stories. I'm talking about old characters like Panam Palmer, Johnny Silverhand, Judy Alvarez. The mention of multiple new side quests as well suggests a series, potentially several hours of content. The collaboration with the narrative designer as well and adaptation specialist also implies a polished experience, ensuring the writing feels authentic to the game's tone and accessible worldwide, which obviously is a big deal for such a global franchise. The timing of this rumour just weeks before that June 26th patch as well adds another layer of intrigue. Fans are speculating speculating that the patch might be laying the groundwork for potential DLC, perhaps adding new assets like character models or side quest triggers, or optimizing systems to handle this additional content. The community's reaction has been electric, with many on social media calling it a potential game changer, especially since that Phantom Liberty update and was the only major extension that we've actually got for Cyberpunk. That DLC sold over 5 million copies in its first year, proving that the demand for more content is there, and this Virtuos hint could be that next big step. Now, the writer's emphasis on voice analysis and localization suggests that the DLC is in an advanced stage, possibly close to the release readiness, which aligns with this CDPR pattern of supporting Cyberpunk long after launch. 5 years after that 2020 debut, the idea of new quests keeps Life City alive, feeling fresh, and it's a testament to how CDPR and Virtuos are working together to extend the lifespan of this great game. Talking about extending the lifespan of something, I want to talk about the future of Cyberpunk as a franchise, and in particular Project Orion. There is some real excitement lying ahead with Project Orion, now officially Cyberpunk 2, which has entered pre-production in May 2025 after completing its concept phase. The team has grown to 96 developers from 84 in February, signaling a serious investment into this sequel. Now, what got fans really talking is the rumour of 2 new cities. Well, one familiar being Night City, the iconic lit hub we know, and a new city described by Cyberpunk creator Mike Pondsmith as a Chicago gone wrong. This new setting could bring a gritty industrial dystopia with towering skyscrapers and gang-controlled streets, contrasting with Night City's vibrant chaos that we've known to love. Now, Pondsmith's input based on his talks with the environment team suggests a fresh take on the Cyberpunk genre, potentially expanding that story beyond Night City's borders, maybe even exploring a rival megacorp's turf or a post-apocalyptic wasteland. We just don't know what this city is going to be like. Now, while the details are scarce, with the game still years away, and I mean years, this dual city vision hints at a broader world, and the Cyberpunk foundation is going to be expanded upon even more. The implications for the Cyberpunk franchise are huge. Now, the redemption arc that we've already seen, turning that troubled launch into a thriving game with patches, set the stage for Cyberpunk 2 to push these boundaries further. The community's mods and CDPR's official updates, like this patch I've been talking about, show that collaborative future where fan input shapes the universe. And for me, the idea of exploring 2 cities in Cyberpunk 2, paired with the current game's momentum, makes me believe this franchise has a very, very bright future. I suppose it's not just about actually keeping Cyberpunk 2077 alive, but more about building that legacy that could define the next decade of gaming, and I think that could certainly be happening here with Cyberpunk Orion. So what does the future hold for Cyberpunk? Well, I'll wrap it all up with what we've uncovered. The June 26th patch is a confirmed milestone. Regardless of anything, we are going to be getting that, and it's going to be very exciting to see what updates they bring across all platforms. So make sure to be all tuned to the stream, I guess. That Virtuos employee rumour as well really adds another layer of excitement, probably the best piece of information that we've actually got so far. The idea of new side quests actually crafted with care by analysing character voices and polished for a global audience could extend Cyberpunk's lifespan in ways that I didn't even think they would even consider doing since Phantom Liberty. As well as that, then you have the obvious future, Cyberpunk 2 with its rumoured 2 cities to explore, and that is promising to expand this universe in ways that we can only imagine. With 96 developers in pre-production since May, it is clear that CDPR sees a long-term future for this franchise, and I think that is a big win for everyone. For me, this combination of current updates and future potential makes Cyberpunk 2077's legacy feel unstoppable at this point. The game's redemption arc has set that high bar, and Cyberpunk 2 could just redefine what we expect from open-world RPGs. I'm optimistic that this new patch will kick off that new chapter, so make sure you guys stick around on the channel and subscribe, where I'll be covering all of the updates and even new rumours that we get before the 26th of June, and hopefully by then we'll actually have some concrete evidence of something amazing added to the game. But other than that, thank you very much for watching, have a great rest of your day.